everyone, welcome back to my little world. I'm Katie and I'm here today with Charlie and also my Theo, and we would like to welcome you to our second last video, you would call it. I have one more coming tomorrow hopefully, but it's not going to be only about dolls. So I thought I would stop by and change one of the babies at least and have this chat because the year is coming to an end and it's kind of like tradition here on my little world, on my channel, to kind of like summarize the whole year. And also, not to mention that I haven't been on since before Christmas. So I thought that I would change Theo, and I started changing him, and something happened with my sound. So I'm going to start over, but I'm not going to put the pants on him anymore. He was wearing pants. But yeah, all of my babies are still in their Christmas ensembles because I haven't been on, as I said. And I decided today, you know what, I have all these cute outfits. I would like to also make this video, as I said, to summarize my doll collecting, my YouTubing, my stay in a community this year, and all that. So I made myself a coffee, ladies and gents. And I have this chat, so make yourself a coffee as well, or grab a snack or something. I have my coffee here in my mug. It says Charlie and Katie. And I have two of these. This is my holiday mug, and then I have this one. Excuse me. I use this one during the year. And I received these two from dear friends, from Ines from Reborn Hygge, and also from Susie from Ruby Rose Reborns. I think it was last year or 2 years ago. So these are very special. And I use them, I just don't share them, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to just show them off because there is my Charlie and this is my holiday one. So let me have a sip here while I chat with you. And I have a couple of things that I want to address. But yeah, so let me start with the doll thing. As you know, 2020 has been a crazy year. I don't know about you, but seriously, I remember in 2019, it was probably in November, I was talking to my mom, and she was telling me how 2020, these astrology predictions and horoscopes and all that, they were predicting a fabulous year. A lot of changes, but like in a good way. And that didn't happen, let me tell you. I mean, hello? I don't know if these astrologists were drinking or what was happening, but seriously, I can't tell that 2020 would be any fabulous for anyone. And that applies to my doll collecting. You know that I had a couple of customs planned, a couple of babies, new sculpts. And none of it happened. I got Theo, and he was not one of these planned babies. This was emotional purchase, and I'm so glad I got him because otherwise a lot of customs have been postponed. A lot of babies have been postponed. A long-awaited baby, as I told you, has been lost by USPS, and that baby is still missing. And I know that I have been promising you this video, but that's going to be coming after the New Year's Eve. That's a completely different topic. It's going to be probably a longer video. I don't want to go into that, but let's just say that baby is still not here, and she was supposed to be here. Oh my gosh. Originally, that custom was planned for July. Then she was finished in August, shipped in September, and it's going to be January. So if you do your math, it's atrocity what's been happening with that shipment. And then there are a couple of customs that have been postponed, and I'm going to talk, that's going to be a topic for my other video, and that's custom orders and how artists deal with hiccups, because I've experienced a couple of these hiccups. None of them were my fault, as a collector's fault. And we usually don't talk about these things because, you know, it's an unwritten rule not to talk about artists, and it's not going to be like a smashing video or something like that, but I'm just going to generally compare how different artists are dealing with different problems during custom orders, how they deal with it differently. Because seriously, I've seen things this year, not only with me myself, but some other people's dolls, and I'm going to tell you, the professionality, it's not only about the painting, it's also about the customer service, how you handle, as I said, the hiccups, how you handle the customers' problems and all that. So that's going to be a topic right after New Year's, and I'm just going to change him. And before I totally ramble off to this land of mine and him sitting here like naked. So I'm going to change him into one of these adorable sets that I purchased. It's a little teddy bear set. You know, Theo, his little theme and his name goes back to his artist. She was calling him a teddy bear, and I thought, okay, I'm going to name him Theo, my teddy bear. So he has a lot of teddies in his wardrobe and little toys, and this is one of them. It's a nice fuzzy sweatsuit set with little teddy bears on knees. It's even lined with little nice soft fluff. Oh, this is so nice. And it has a little front pocket. This is like a real pocket like this. So I'm going to put him into this, and I had a few choices. I love these shoes, but they're going to go with another outfit with teddy bear, I think. So I'm not going to put them on him because this would be overwhelming. I kind of tried them on, and I think it would be just clashing. So I'll just do either just the socks. I have a couple of choices. These are teddy bear socks. This may be clashing too, like too much of everything, or just maybe these Baby Gap knit booties, which probably I will go with them. So anyways, let me start here changing him. My Christmas, let's just say, we had a very, very nice Christmas. I almost didn't finish all the projects that I had in mind for my own house, which was driving me crazy. It gave me a huge amount of anxiety before holidays, which is my special treat. I always do it every year. I don't know how about you ladies, but I always stress to have everything ready, everything scrubbed, everything organized, like spotless house. And I've been super busy at work. 2 weeks before Christmas, it all hell went like loose, and I was working 6 days a week. My friends will tell you, whenever they called me, I was either in a car, even like at 10 o'clock at night, still like getting home. And I was just, oh my goodness. And then I had literally just like 4 days before Christmas, so I could finish organizing the house. And I'm talking about the closets and drawers and all that stuff. And even if we think that we don't have a lot of stuff, trust me ladies, we do. Okay? Oh my word, seriously. I felt like I was about to move. I was going that deep in a cleaning, and once I start, I need to finish it. So Christmas Day came, and we as Europeans, we celebrate Christmas on December 24th. I know that here in America, people are opening the presents on December 25th in the morning. For us, we decorate usually the tree like 1 day or 2 days before Christmas. Some people even on Christmas Day on 24th in the morning. We decorate, and then we have a dinner with our loved ones, and we open the presents. That's when we celebrate. And the decor and the tree, they will stay up at least up until half of January, at least up until January 6th, when it's the three wise men. Even if you don't celebrate it in Europe, you still have your tree up. So yes, all of my decor is still up. I'm still kind of like holidaying. up until January 6th. Normally, if it wasn't the virus, the friends would be coming over and we would be visiting friends. It's kind of like festive month. But thanks to the virus, we're not doing that. Our Christmas was quite, as I said, not really truly different from any other Christmases because our families are not here. So we usually celebrate. It's just Michael and our friend and Charlie and I. The other couple, they didn't come. They have not been feeling well, so they have been kind of like social distancing. So that's been it. And then as I said, I fell on my face and I got sick. Well, not sick. My immunity completely went berserk and my jawbone got that infection that I have there going on every time I'm stressed or not feeling well. Long story short, my whole head, my face just was swollen up. So I haven't been feeling like doing nothing. I was just resting and sleeping and just chatting with friends. So that has been, yeah, a fabulous, dramatic end of my holidays. So that has been that. That's why I haven't been on. But today I thought, okay, it's time to change the babies from their Christmas outfits. And since the end of the year is here, it's amazing how time flies, though, ladies and gents. I just feel like it was yesterday, the Christmas. I feel like the older we get, and I read it somewhere, the older we get, the time flies faster. I remember when I was a kid and even a teenager, everything was just dragging like the time. Oh my gosh. Now I feel like I blink and it's one blink, it's Christmas. Two blinks, it's kind of like end of summer, and the second blink and there's Christmas again. So yeah, where was I? So yes, I wanted to just talk about a little bit about my collecting in 2020, which was put on hold, basically. As I said, a couple of customs were postponed due to family circumstances of the artist and also unexpected prototypes. And of course, the prototypes usually get the priority. And then I had that baby lost. And thanks to all of this, now all these babies are going to come in these clusters. And I was just talking to Ines the other day, and she said, "Oh, it's so nice that you kind of like downsized." And I told her, "Yeah, it's nice. Number 5 is great for me. I still have variety, not only for myself but also for my social media to present babies. But it's a manageable number. It's easy or easier to store. It's easier to shop for. There's less clothes, less clutter, less all of that." And then I said, but I have this like baby coming, and then oh wait, well, I have this one coming, and I started counting. It's like 5 or 6 dolls coming. So that's a little bit overwhelming thought for me. I don't know what kind of collector are you if you get overwhelmed by a lot of babies coming like one after another, or you enjoy it. I know that a lot of my friends, they get overwhelmed, and the other half, they are super excited. They just love it. They just love when they have constant like arrivals. It makes it interesting for them. And of course, yeah, it is. You know, we all want to see new scalps. We want to experience new babies. But I reached a point when I'm not obsessing about every scalp. And there have been scalps that I felt like, oh my gosh, I absolutely need to have that baby. And then I kind of like grew out of it. I don't know if it happens to you. I felt like, I don't really need that scalp, or I don't need it as much like that I would go, because usually if I get 1 or 2 babies, I try to like to adopt at least one baby out, to keep the numbers low, on a lower scale. And right now it's really getting to the point when it's hard to adopt out the babies, hard to decide and let them go. So I am at that point in my collecting, so I need to slow down. So I've been trying to eliminate these babies, but I'm still at number, and thanks to these customs that have been postponed, I'm still at a high number of dolls coming by April and May, and where is the other half of the year? So yeah, it kind of like it all stopped, and suddenly the gates open and all these babies will be coming. I'm like, oh my gosh, which kind of messes up the plans for 2020 for me. Or maybe it puts it into perspective, and there aren't a lot of scalps that I would be desiring anyway. So yeah, when it comes to social media and now YouTubing, I have not been as active on YouTube as in previous years. And I think it's been a tough year, but also I go through these phases, and I went through them a lot this year when sometimes I feel like, oh my gosh, I feel so inspired and I want to make a video, let's say every day. And then I go through phases when I feel like, oh, I get busy and there's 1 day, 2 days, 3 days without any activity, me making any videos, and it goes a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and I feel like, oh, I'm truly not missing that. And but I've been feeling how to word this. Now, I've been receiving a lot of comments on my older videos, ladies, and I want to thank all of the new subscribers, all of you who have been watching, especially my tutorials, which makes me super happy. Don't get me wrong, nice views on box openings are fabulous, but I don't get all that many views on my box openings compared to other channels. I am more like informative channel. I've always been, for the 5 years that I've been in here, I always try to bring new stuff. Me and a couple of my friends here who have been around for years, like to keep it going, to keep it fresh. And to see that somebody is even watching these tutorials from a couple of years ago, I feel like accomplished, because I have all these playlists for all new of you who are out there who just subscribe to my channel. If you go to my channel and you see the banners up there, and you click on playlist, there are tutorials, there are videos when I'm talking about sizing, when I'm talking about how I stuff my babies, how to remove the torso, how to reweight your doll, how to take care of the hair. I'm going to be presenting new formula soon after the New Year's. But I need to rethink, and now I'm getting on a slippery territory here of rent. But I'm feeling I need to rethink how I'm going to do my channel, because I see a lot of the content in this community being taken from one channel to another, people even building their channels on other people's content. And I have been quietly like looking at it, because YouTube, as I said, this is not my job. I come here when I feel like I want to talk, or when I want to share, or when I just want to have a coffee with my friends. This is not my full-time job, and even though my channel is monetized, I mean, let's be honest, we're talking about fragments of cents here on a video, especially with views that are here in this community on like some of us are getting. So, you know, it's not about that. And yeah, some people may say, yes, maybe you are like superficial, or your ego is inflated. But seriously, I have been truly working hard. And it's hard work to keep a doll channel being fresh and interesting, because this hobby doesn't exactly offer news every single day. So if you are there, and you know, a lot of us, truly, it takes time and dedication to find these topics and to think about how we're going to address these topics, how we're going to present it. And yeah, a lot of topics have been repetitive, like let's say counterfeit kits and dolls. I have been talking myself about it for almost 3 years. I actually decided I'm going to make a playlist to put all the videos there because I have been presenting and talking about this for years. I know that Inez has been talking about it because I just talked to her this morning, and I'm just going to do it because I showed even the blankets and everything. And so yeah, I've been thinking, so yeah, we can do like, we sometimes repeat topics, and yeah, I've made numerous videos about the one single topic. First of all, because they are always developments. The last one that I did was about April blank kits, how they're changing the size, how they're opening the eyes of the sleeping kids. All this. So I'm going to all tag these videos. Also, Inez did a really good couple of live streams about it. And we do it because, first of all, as I said, there are new developments, then there are new subscribers and people who are asking about this. People who just maybe joined community a couple of weeks ago, they haven't seen it. So yes, and people, I noticed that not everyone will go down the playlist on channels. They will not kind of like go back on videos. So ladies, that would be my recommendation. If you are new in this hobby and you find a channel that kind of speaks to you, you feel like they're offering not only relaxation and not only like chat about the dolls and fashion, but they also are addressing certain topics or concerns that are happening in the doll world, I strongly suggest scrolling down the videos, because couple of channels here, we have been talking about this for years. This is nothing new. And even I received questions on my tutorials about some things. So if you have a question, don't hesitate to ask it. I think that most of us who are here for the right reason and to spread information and try share our knowledge, we will answer that question. So I've been answering a couple of the questions. They were mostly about glass beads, that new style, and some rebating tips. So that truly, why I'm talking about this truly made me happy that people are even watching these older videos actively. And even the videos from 2 years ago, they are getting attention and people still use them when learning something new, especially new collectors. They still use these tutorials, so it's nice. That's why we have these playlists. So I strongly urge all new collectors out there, just scroll the channels. If you feel like, yeah, this is the channel, they're getting all this information. That's why we have playlists, and a lot of us, we have all these topics. Everything has been addressed numerous times. So I wanted to just talk about that. And so yes, hopefully 2021 will be more positive, not only in adult collecting, but of course health-wise, and hopefully economy will kick in back. I don't know how we can at this point go to normalcy with all these pandemics and strains and all that. I don't want to go into that, ladies, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm just truly like hoping for a miracle at this point. Anything would be fabulous, okay? Any change. So so about that, and I truly hope that I will be back in my groove, because I truly do have a lot of things that I would like to show and I would like to talk about, but I sometimes feel like, okay, what's the point? So maybe I've been talking to a couple of my friends, and there will be some changes coming to a couple of the channels, because seriously, I don't want to be bitter or anything, but yeah, that's probably a talk for another time. But yeah, ladies and gents, how was your Christmas? How was your year of collecting? Let me know down in comments. I would love to know if this year you got what you planned for if you got all the babies that you wanted, or you got more babies than you wanted, because I know that a lot of ladies have been so frustrated with this whole quarantine and all that. A lot of ladies have been buying babies, even more babies than they planned. So let me know, how was this year? Did you get more babies, or did you get less babies, or were your customs postponed or slower, or did you go berserk and just adopted a lot of little ones? So, there is no right and there is no wrong way of collecting. Do what makes you happy, do what you can do financially. One thing the only thing that I always suggest is be careful, that's what I've been doing, trying to manage everything. So not to go into the debt, not to use credit cards and all that craziness. So that's the only thing that I can tell. Otherwise, if you can do it, if you can pull it off, why not? If it makes you happy, if it doesn't give you anxiety. I am anxiety one. I need to keep it kind of like on a lower numbers, which I don't know how I'm going to do next year, because I'm hitting number 10 if I count all the babies, and that's only up until spring, so we will see. Anyways, ladies and gents, I want to thank you all for sticking till the end of this long video. I hope you like Theo's little outfit. I will be back tomorrow, hopefully. I really hope to make this like New Year's Eve video with Charlie and another lady in the community, because we didn't do anything for Christmas. I messed up with my little jaw thing. So, and I will definitely see you after New Year's with new babies, new topics, new chats. I would like to go more live next year as well. That's one of my plans, just to do more like live interaction with my viewers and all that. So new things are coming, new babies are coming, new fun is coming. Hopefully the next year will be better. It's a day and a half till the New Year's. So I want to wish you a wonderful December 30th and 31st. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow. I want to thank you for all the attention, all the love, all the comments, all the messages. I need to start replying to them slowly, ladies. I haven't been on social media whatsoever. So please give me some time to get through all the messages and emails. But yeah, Charlie and I and babies, we love you. We want to thank you for all the love, all the support, and we will see you in our next video. Bye!